And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing not Fortress Craft. Good lord. 7 Days to Die. That's what we're playing. Yeah, that's exactly what we're playing. So as you can see, I've got part of this dug out. I've got this section over here dug and pillared, ready to go. We actually got a screamer zombie as I was digging this out. So I laid out the wall blocks and made sure that they tiered up just with the landscape, just like it would naturally. And then I wanted to mark where my level was. So that bottom row right there marks basically where the pillars will stop. So if I come out here, I'll be able now to mine quite a lot of this without any problems. Oh, except I need fuel. As long as I don't dig, as long as I'm not digging underneath where those are supported, you can basically really go crazy with it. And let's set this up. I don't want to dig too much at once, because I might misfire. But all of this needs to go. I'm sure a screamer or two. Whoa, that's an interesting. Oh, we are at the level of rock now. That is a weird shader glitch there. That's a first. I've never seen that before. I want to make sure I don't go too far because I haven't dug any of that other stuff out. So right about here will be a good spot to stop. And now we do it all over again, only at the level we need to be at. And now you see the power of the auger. And now we're digging up stone. That weird shadow makes it kind of hard to see where the edges are. There we go. Now we're gone. I don't know what. I wonder what was causing that. I want to leave myself a little path to get out of here, because otherwise there's no way to get out. Okay, so that's the level that we need to walk on, so there's one left. How's my inventory? Oh, my inventory is good. There we go. Now I need rebar frames. And just pack rebar frames in down here. Oh, that's a huge little entrance right here. Back in here, and let's I want to finish these up in the front. And I'm going to take one more slice out of a corner here. Oh, I hear a screamer. Means we got to get out of here. You don't want to be stuck in a hole with a bunch of zombies spawning around you. Alright, AK. Let's get to work. She's going to fall. Stun herself. Or die. I don't know. Did she die? I think she died. I don't see her. She either died or fell through the world. Either way, we don't have to deal with her anymore. Make sure there's nobody else around here. So we have day 49 coming in tomorrow. And what I'm thinking is, you know, the last horde day, the video was really long. And I don't know anybody's feelings on really long videos, but that was a massive nightmare to upload. Took me like, I don't know, 3.5 hours to upload that thing. So yeah, I'm thinking of doing like a time lapse of the horde on day 49. And just buzz through it and then show all the loot afterwards. So I will do that and then take anybody's... Oh, that's going to be a pillar. Not a... There we go. Take a little bit out at a time. Make sure they're supported. Like this. And then you can do the rest in between. So make sure everything is supported inside. And then you can take out the rest. Because there's a lot of weight coming down on all that. All right. Next stop is to upload or upgrade all these. So they have time to dry. There we go. Oh, there she is. She did die when she fell down here. So there we go. We are on our way to a trench about 3/4 of the way around, because one of the things I did is work on the bastions on the outside and try to tie in the wall into those things. So let me run up there and show you really quick. It's kind of tricky because they didn't really match very well. So let me see if I can hop across here. There we go. So this was rather interesting in here. So I tied this in right here. So the wall will continue around that way. And then over here I did something similar and just tied the wall in this way. Now, if they're going to come in, they might come in and start beating on this stuff, or they might come in and just fall down here and, you know, hopefully die on the spikes that are going to be down there. Now this is going to be... There's going to be a obscene number of spikes that we're going to have to install. And I don't think, you know, we're going to be able to not only build all those, but upgrade them to super high levels. I mean, I just smelted 30,000 steel, but I don't even think, I mean, 30,000 steel is what? 3,000 spikes to upgrade? And, you know, I'm pretty sure there's going to be less than 3,000 around here. It's probably going to be, I would wager, 562 around here. So, but it's still an obscene amount of steel. But the limiting factor is all the iron. I don't have enough iron because it's 100 iron for every single one to upgrade it all the way up. I mean, yes, I could craft it directly to a steel, but then it wouldn't have a breakdown level. I don't think. I haven't tested that, so I should test that before I make any final decisions. So yeah, here's our pit. You come up to, you got the wall coming up, you come up and it's like, oh man, there is a giant pit right here. So I think that's pretty good. Close that up. There's a little step off here, which is fine. But they will go for the door. That is a door, so they will try to run to this spot. So this will be a very active area. The only thing that sucks is I won't be able to loot the bodies that are a little further away from the bars. I mean, there is... Once it's done, there's going to be no way of getting up and down if you fall down there. So if I fell down there, it would be basically let me die, respawn, and run back and try to grab the backpack that dropped. If it dropped, I'm not sure if it would even cling on to those spikes or not, if it would just get destroyed, which would kind of suck. But there's still a whole lot of excavating because, you know, these pillars are great and all, but we can't really do anything with them yet. So as well as the trench outside, there's got to be one on the inside of the wall all the way around so we can walk down there and kill any zombies that drop down. So that's going to be yet even more work with the auger to try to make that happen. Fun times. So let's get the rest of these. I want to get these dried. This is one of the reasons I like playing with the longer day setting, where my days are 90 minutes. It's because you can get quite a bit of building done in one day. And if you're building a big project like this, it's nice not having to run back and forth to try to, you know, survive the night if it's early enough in the game. So now we need that one, that corner, which I want to do right away. There we go. Get these in and supported. Again, you don't want to... These end blocks are supporting all of that weight. And the second you break that block, that entire column is now classified as a supported block. So it's got to find a way to support that block. And if you go too far out, that whole section is now supported. And if it can't hold the weight, the whole thing will come down. Now for the pillars, which are going to be a little tricky. It's nice that we have these out already, so that whole corner is supported. But this little inside corner here is what concerns me. So I need to get a pillar in there. Support all of that huge corner right there. A lot of weight coming down on all of that. So let's get a support here and one here before I dig all those other ones out. Now I can dig these out. Now we should be good. So this is quite the building project, obviously. And I'm glad everybody is with me for this. And, you know, I'm trying to record a few episodes right now just so I can be out of town a little next week. But when I come back, you know, obviously throughout, even while I'm gone, I'll be keeping up on comments and everything. And it'll be nice to see what people's feedback are, ideas for keeps, ideas for other designs, maybe get a little crazy with it. Not sure yet, but it'll be fun to see what people think of this design. I know it's not perfect, but I think it's a little better than just having one flat block all the way across the whole wall. Oh. It's kind of a nightmare to get in and out of that trench when I need to. But yeah, let's go back here while the sun is on the right corner and take a little peek at what she looks like from this side. So yeah, could use a little decoration in there a little bit, but I think we can put a window or an arrow slit in there, and that will break that line up a little bit, and do the same on that side. But yeah, I like that. I like that look. Looks like a very fortified base. Somebody very important must live here. And then it'll be pretty cool when I'm driving by this and having this huge structure right here that wasn't here before. That'll be pretty epic. Let me go offload some of the stuff that's obviously going to be in my inventory here. Oh, look at all the stone. Any random drops from enemies goes in here. So it's filling up fast. I've had a lot of visitors to this work site since I started here. It's this much progress in how many days? 5 days? No, 4 days. Like 4 days worth of work here, which isn't bad. Most of the initial stuff was spent on this stupid area here, and I need to figure out the drawbridge situation over here as well, because this is going to be kind of a nightmare. Oh, I did fall down here. So yeah, if I put the drawbridge on that side there, you can't put the drawbridge diagonally. So it doesn't go diagonally. But if I put it on that face right there, I have to build out and figure out a way to get that land to sort of going together. And I'll use some sod to get that to match up as well as possible. But the drawback to that is the fact that there's a door there. There'll be, you know, zombies will want to get to that door, and because it's out in the water, that's going to be kind of a nightmare. I really don't want to fight zombies down in that room because the water is just so annoying. All right, but there we go. We are coming together. We've got the wall now going from here all the way around up to here. The trench dug out and everything. And I need to run back home, check on my smelters overnight here while we are kind of going into the twilight hours, and get some of that brick smelted. I'm going to need more brick and probably more brick pavers. I don't know how many of those I have left. Oh, I've actually got quite a few left. So I might hold off on the pavers and just give myself like 100 each of the different brick layouts that we can do. And speaking of which, let's drop some of this stuff off here. We are slowly working towards a spot where we won't need so many resources. I usually overbuild when I build stuff. So yeah, 1,000 cobblestone frames, and I try to make sure we've got enough, but brick I didn't plan on, so I don't have much of that. Lots of rebar frames. Oh yeah, we are actually running a little low on rebar frames. I only have about 1,000. All right, well, that will do it for this episode. Get out of that rut. So I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.